Hey yo, it's random pop culture news for your ear. Hey, Mr. MannyWolverine, you guys are my Central's Natural Shorts channel. On my Twitter, Instagram, be Brady, and of course, right at any of those other places. Just in case the channel gets shut down or terminated, of course, shadow ban or any of that stuff. Been a while since I see this face here. Very long ass time since I've seen, but IRL shit happened. Finally got my haircut thing done, thank God, because she was growing like freaking mother hucker out there. And then I kind of fucked it up on the edge over here, which sucks, but it looks a little extra baldy out there, unfortunately. It's starting to look like Baldy's fucking basics, but whatever, if you get that reference, thank you. Anyway, SIFU. I know this isn't a brand new trailer. I still wanted to play for the PS4 Pro. Hopefully I get to play it next year. Arenas is official for the Xbox Series X and Steam reveal. This came out just yesterday. And I'm going to look at some Pokemon stuff too. I'm going to get into some other crazy, wild, weird-ass conspiracy theory, crazy news, maybe in the next video, so I'm doing 2 videos today. The second one's going to be about craziness about Pokemon's Ash Ketchum main protagonist character in the anime series. Even though I'm watching anime, it's literally X and Y. And that's probably it. So there's that little fact and trivia for me. Obviously. But anyways, links to subscribe on the cards on the side. Hopefully I'm going to get a copyright claim for the second one. So let's begin. Let's go. Let's get into it. It should be good. Links down below if you want to see the whole thing yourself. Alright. Okay. I see you, buddy. I see you. Alright. Still looks good. Looks badass. Where's the arena stuff? I want to see arenas. Yes. Oh, it has a new name. Okay. One that's what I'm going to do with the first one. That still looks so crazy like Jackie Chan suit. Okay. Beautiful. First time on Steam. Okay. I forgot I was seeing it on Steam. Oh, it's going to be for the Switch too. So I could get it for the Switch whenever I want it. That's cool. And it was under a minute long. There's not much to react to, but beautiful stuff there. So yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Hopefully that thing wasn't in there too long. Oh man, the only concept I remember is that like the older you get and the more people you fight and the older you get, you pass by every hour as an old man until you're 70, 80 years old. So maybe 2 days or 3 days. And then you end up being 85, 90 years old. Time goes really, really fast in this gaming universe here for SIFU Arenas now. Well, this is the reason I want to pick it up for Switch. I might end up picking it up for Switch when I get a PS4 Pro, but I guess chef's kiss, but at least it has old school inspiration of Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, sort of like kung fu movies from the 60s, 70s, 80s, early 90s. Obviously, the one I grew up as a 90s kid, and even early 2000s when Jet Li and Jackie Chan were still way on top of the world in the early mid 2000s, in my opinion. I'm an old school kung fu buff head. I know some people don't know that. And that alone and other people. Well, there was Jean-Claude Van Damme, the old school, even on nowadays, like Gen Z and some millennials will call old toxic masculinity, all these movies, old school shit from Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like that whole freaking movie that Sylvester Stallone did too, like, I forgot what it was called, The Something List. Oh, man. It was really, really, really fucking good, and they had Wesley Snipes on there. Then they're supposed to do a part 4 of that. I forgot what the movie was called. Leaving the Wikipedia in the description box down below. It was super badass. And that was like one of Bruce Willis' last movies he did too. Which was wild. Had all the old school stuff in the 80s and 90s too. All this old school explosion. Boom, boom, boom. Hyper masculine nowadays, you know. Would be a big, big no-no. Because that's how Hollywood is nowadays. Way, way soft and feminine. Mamaverse. But whatever. Thank God I'm working in the Hollywood industry. Going off of that tidbit there. But that's what SIFU gives me that vibe, man. Not very many video games do that anymore either. Very few of them. Just excluding like the big 3 in my opinion, which is the Tekken series, Mortal Kombat series, and Street Fighter series. Like, I'm glad SIFU is a new breath of fresh air because there's going to be future generations beyond that and Gen Z. By the time my generation of Gen Z, they got to experience this old school shit way of living, you know? Even though, yeah, I know it's fantasy in this part because they have little magic powers here and there, dragons and stuff. But, you know, it's still badass, so let's get on to the second part. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so I'm actually back again. I know this should have been a lot more short, but I'm going to believe this complete. I'm usually just in case I get a copyright claim or strike, because I know how the freaking Pokemon Game Freak creatures in company is. They're very super mega stingy as fuck. They don't give a shit about the laws of the United States. They don't care about stuff for the little Japanese people and all that stuff. No offense to their Asian people out there watching me, especially the Asian Americans. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave this on me. I just want to see what the character female protagonist looks like. I haven't seen it yet. I've only seen what the boy one looks like, so let's get it in. I'm just gonna leave it in completely. There's supposed to be a new protagonist. I didn't know who it was because I know there was a boy one, but it says something about being another twin male or female. I don't know. Future of Pokemon unfolds. Alright. Important announcement. Ash and Pikachu have many encounters and battles and exciting, memorable times. Links down below if you want to look at yourself, possibly. Alright. That was the stuff for Sword and Shield. I didn't watch any of that. Now that you've been the champion, how close is it to becoming a next Pokemon Master, huh? Oh, they're using the same one for Sword and Shield. Alright. That's so crazy they gave him a freaking reel. They should have did that in Gen 4 back in the day. Final chapter, Ash and Pikachu's history. Alright. January 13th. Oh, that's it. So he's getting cut off immediately. He's gone forever. He's never going to be a small little kid anymore. Special announcement. Across the world. Brand new dream and adventure. Oh, what? Bro, don't tell me a freaking Rayquaza is going to be their starter. Oh, no, Spriggerito. Oh, no way. What? Oh, yeah, because I remember I was looking on Twitter yesterday, not on this, but I heard some rumors and stuff that I think this dude or the little boy over there in the background, that she's going to end up being like, and him and her, they're going to be like either Ash's daughter or Ash's daughter and son or Ash's protege or Ash's like future ancestor, like future generation female. Oh, okay. That's wild. I don't watch the anime thing anymore, but I'm watching a super long ass time. Like it says it's Gen 5, like, or even Gen 6, early 2013 is probably the last time I looked at. I looked at little bits and pieces on it, and I came to like X and Y, or no, the Alola region, and then Sword and Shield. I did not look at Pokemon Journeys at all. So it was on Netflix, and it had a lot of that wokeism shit and a little bit of SJW shit, which is kind of sad. And they normalize a lot of shit. I'm not going to say too much on that because I don't want to get canceled or anything, or hate or you're a bigot to the LGBTQIA plus community. I don't want to make it sound like I'm like that, but that's just the way they're going, man. I ain't down for it. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I might call them. And like I said, with all this video game stuff, I just heard some real super big asses. I'm not going to talk about it here, but it has something to do with the, hey you, it's a bird. It's a, the canary of a crane. I'm not going to say the whole state of that country, but has stuff to do with Russia and all that in the U.S. and all this political BS. I might do a video on that Saturday, but because I'm going to do another future video on the other thing. The Sony PS5's controls going to be $200, but yeah, that's all I say for now. I'm out here. I'll do it in a separate video. That's it. I know it's a little bit more shorter reaction. SIFU looks badass. Looks perfection to the day. And that's it. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Bros. This is my heroes talking about it. I'll see you when I see you. It's a good day. Have a good night. Wherever you're out there, sitting more content channel, including video game ministries and long news, search issues, drama news, and of course some Elon Musk news. Also some very big ass news that happened then. And of course some reaction videos like this all the time. And that's it. 3 or 4 times a month. That's it. Take it easy. Peace out. I'm sorry about late and bye. I'll see you awesome epic people on the flip side. Take it easy. Stay safe and well. Happy early Christmas. Like I was saying before, don't take the poison or jabs or the freaking nanobots, microbots, hydro, evil poison liquid that's out there, the jabs, and that's it. This is I'm gone. See you soon. Goodbye.